People forget last year was almost identical. In fact, when you overlay the charts of Ethereum now versus Ethereum then, Bitcoin now versus Bitcoin then, last year, it was identical. So it should just continue higher. The banana zone is that point that it becomes emotional because you really can make a difference to your financial situation just by doing nothing. It's one of those rare moments. I was speaking to Stephen Bartlett about this. I'm like, some people, if they get this right, they start with enough capital, there's no point even starting a business when you're investing in crypto. You can literally not do any of the shit that you and I do. What I do personally is I then look at all of the price action between the top three, Solana, ETH, Bitcoin, look at the cross rates and choose the strongest one. It has been Solana. And I've had that bet for a while and it's been the strongest trend.
Raoul Pal is betting big on the future of finance. And he thinks Bitcoin, AI, and meme coins are set to redefine the game. As cash loses value and digital assets rise, Pal is doubling down on a future where traditional money may take a back seat. Here's why he believes this is only the beginning of a massive shift in wealth and opportunity.
Everything points to the same thing. Liquidity is coming. Now, you can see it in the stock market. The Nasdaq's going up, but crypto's been heavy, and I don't know for what particular reason it's been heavy. On the asset management side, on Exponential Age Asset Management, XPAM, we hear the same thing, and I hear it from everybody I speak to, is people are waiting for price to go up before they come back in. So in this weird world where price is flat, that doesn't bring anybody in, so something has to change. Stock market's going up, tech stocks are going up, liquidity's going up, China's starting to print money, the US are cutting rate. I mean, what more do you need? So it's a matter probably of just patience. And the market likes to exhibit pain. And it's when people get bored or people lose focus or people think, oh, you know, I'm going to go and find something else, is when it all goes off. It always happens this way. And yeah, 2020 was like that. Last year was like that. People forget last year was almost identical. In fact, when you overlay the charts of Ethereum now versus Ethereum then, Bitcoin now versus Bitcoin then, last year, it was identical. So it should just continue higher. Now, it's correcting today, but you know, this is short-term noise, but generally it should keep going up. And everything in macro says it should keep going up. But you could probably say that Bitcoin triples, quadruples from here, something like that. And Solana probably 8x's plus, you know, that kind of range, and ETH somewhere in the middle. The scarcity is not the tokens, the scarcity is the attention. There's only a limited amount of attention. There's 500 million active crypto wallets of how many active people in crypto, how many active people in meme coins. So right now, let's say there is 1 million active people in meme coins. 1 million people have to put their attention, and what they tend to do is focus attention where other people's attention. So Murad tweeted about a bunch of tokens, they all go up because everyone's desperate for the banana zone and they want, you know, so attention moves around. So even though there's 10,000, none of those get attention. The real game is capturing the attention. So then if you capture the attention and then the liquidity continues to kick in, I think China's got another press conference coming out shortly, tomorrow or something else, to talk about yet more measures. And we've got everybody else to start cutting rates and injecting liquidity. Well, then the attention focuses, tokens start going up, other people come in, they start chasing meme coins, then people go out the risk curve. Well, if that dog token's going up, then I'm going to buy this dog token. That starts pushing up, and then the game is played. It always plays out the same way. So your kind of attention is still a bit split, but you're kind of seeing who the winners are going to be in the meme coin cycle. Obviously, there'll be new ones. So the attention is focusing, and now you need just the other catalyst to just push it, and then everything blows. My view has always been that rates are probably coming down to 2% because that's the everything code. That's the trend rate of GDP growth, and you need to kind of bring it down to that. So my view is they'll try and get rates down as much as possible, but the economy is really quite strong. So will they be able to bring it down enough? Well, it doesn't matter. So 2016 rates, the Fed raised rates once in 16 and then just went on hold. They didn't add liquidity. The Chinese added tons, as did, I think, England after Brexit. That was enough to cause the 16-17 mega cycle. So it doesn't require the US and it doesn't require rates because rates aren't liquidity. Liquidity is a separate thing. The banana zone is that point that it becomes emotional because you really can make a difference to your financial situation just by doing nothing. It's one of those rare moments. I was speaking to Stephen Bartlett about this. I'm like, some people, if they get this right, they start with enough capital. There's no point even starting a business when you're investing in crypto. You can literally not do any of the shit that you and I do.
As we dive deeper into Raoul Pal's strategy, it's crucial to understand why the banana zone is such a game changer. He believes that this unique market moment could lead to massive price surges, but timing is everything. We're not talking about just any random coin here. Tokens like SUI, which could become the next Solana, are at the forefront of this wave. But it's not all about luck. Raoul's macroeconomic insights help you understand when and where to position your investments for maximum returns. By the end of this video, you'll be armed with the knowledge to capitalize on this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so don't go anywhere. Stick around as we reveal the steps you can take right now to join the memecoin revolution.
What I do personally is I then look at all of the price action between the top three, Solana, ETH, Bitcoin, look at the cross rates and choose the strongest one. It has been Solana. And I've had that bet for a while and it's been the strongest trend. So that is why I have Solana. Solana has a good community, great UX, good tech, fast, it's cheap, and it has had some breakthroughs in chain usage, meme coins being one of them. The ecosystem is deepening and broadening, much like ETH was doing this time last cycle. So, okay, that's a great place to park a larger amount of capital because it's relatively safe. Yes, I am. I'm sure it'll do absolutely fine. I mean, I see nothing but success going on that chain and positive vibes. The question is whether the next chosen one outperforms it so significantly that you're forced to take that trade, which is much riskier. So it's not the bet that I would ask people to do full size. And for me, it's sui. And it's not because I'm on the foundation, but it's because I could have been talking about this forever because I was on the foundation, but I didn't. I waited till I saw the confirmation price action, which was this general outperformance, started versus Solana, ETH, Bitcoin, and then every single token started breaking out. And at that point, I felt comfortable saying, listen, I think this may be the chosen one. Sure, there'll be other stuff that outperforms it. You know, the comparisons from a price perspective, probably. It's actually mirroring Sol from the last cycle. I mean, we do, myself and Julian Bittel, do this chart. It's kind of exactly mirroring Sol the last cycle. So it's the same kind of adoption curve going on. Is it the next Sol? I think it's different. It's just a different beast. And that's good, because we're not just a lookalike, cheaper, faster. Sui's just a whole different foundational infrastructure for the internet. And Solana is this kind of more closed, perfect machine. And they're just different beasts, I think, and we'll see over time. So I just think basically, forget is one flipping the other or anything else. I just think Sui ends up in the top 10 and Solana ends up in the top 3. It's just simple as that. And we probably won't even know because people will just, if we start going into the banana zone part of the cycle, people just buy any old shit. And then it will move anyway if it's one of the chosen ones. Adoption will be doing this and price will be doing this, right? And that's why you get the correction of the down 90% in the next cycle, because then price has to come back down to below adoption. And it's at this point you then prove, has this really got adoption or is this bullshit? That's the signal that's been de-risked. And that's why Sol suddenly became a de-risked asset because it got down to $8. Everyone was, it's terrible. Activity was still high. They started launching Bonk and other stuff. And before you know it, it's going up and outperforming. And that's like, okay, Lindy effect. This is proven not to die. So these retail investors are doing all the testing and these things will morph every cycle into different things. So is this cycle going to be the cycle of meme coins? Yes. Yeah. Why? Because it's going to bring in every 23-year-old, 22-year-old, and they're going to have fun doing it because they understand memes, and some will get really rich, stupid rich, and others will completely lose their asses and they'll go, what did I do wrong? Memes can last a day, 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years. Okay, that's much better way to allocate capital to software that can be disrupted instantaneously. So I just think we don't know how the economic system is going to work. We don't know what role we're going to play. I'm not of the doom, we're all out of a job and we're going to be sitting at home in our underwear. I'm just like, everything is going to change. Once you have abundance of everything, energy, knowledge, labor, then what is the value of money? And therefore, make as much money as you can now. GDP growth, trend growth, is driven by population growth plus productivity growth plus debt growth. You're about to see populations declining around the world and growth declining, and it's going to go vertical because these things imitate and are more productive than humans. Amazon employs more robots than they do humans already. It's going to go vertical squared. We have no comprehension. When you've got agentic agents, agentic AI, that's like having people on Fiverr you can rent to do all the various component parts of building a business. All of this is coming. So that would make GDP go wildly up. I mean, wildly up. And then you've got the other side, which is productivity growth, because all the renewable energies and nuclear will lower the cost of electricity, and that has the multiplier on the AI, and you get this productivity growth. So we're going to go through La La Land. So spend time on that. I then spend time thinking through, okay, we got the framework, which is, we know where the world is probably going. We probably got 6 years, 8 years, whatever that time period is. We've got the everything code, which gives us the framework of understanding. We've got the banana zone, which gives us the marking point en route to see, is this thesis still working?
Raoul Pal's Banana Zone offers a rare, high-reward opportunity in the crypto world, especially for those ready to embrace the volatility and unpredictability of meme coins. With global liquidity surging and market conditions aligning, this could be your chance to make significant gains. If you're serious about becoming a meme coin millionaire, now's the time to get involved. Just be ready for the roller coaster ride of a lifetime. So, what do you think? Is the Banana Zone your ticket to the crypto big leagues?